Y'all, hello, it's Stylist Tarot in the house, and I'm here to do your reading today. Where Sagittarius, say hey, hey, how y'all doing? How are y'all? All right, let's see what's going on with Sagittarius and love. What is the energy for Sagittarius and love? How y'all doing? Hello, how y'all doing today? What is the energy for Sagittarius and love, please? What is the energy for Sagittarius? I hope it's good too, Chrissy. I hope it's good. Much waited. Well, hopefully, thank you, Lisa M, for the 20. My mom was a Sagittarius, and her name is Lisa. Ain't that strange? This way. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Good morning. Well, in my part, it's like, yeah. Okay. How y'all doing? Okay. Overall energy is the Four of Cups. Ooh, you're getting bored, Sagittarius. There's something just not pleasing you, or a connection, or just not pleased emotionally, all right? How you see yourself, okay. What you're doing is the Three of Cups. They're doing the Two of Cups reverse. So there may be somebody that you're wanting to reunite with, or you're wanting to come together with them, all right? You may want to reunite with them and or come together with them. Somebody's a Leo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio as well, all right? I think this is somebody that you definitely I see this as somebody that you definitely were on the rocks with, or you had a disconnect with. Two of Cups reverse challenging you. So you may be wanting to reunite with someone who you may have had a disconnect with, or some type of strife with, disconnect, whatever the case may be. They're still feeling the fallout or the disconnect between you two, is what it's telling me. Because in the past, I think things may have gotten to some of you. This is somebody you had a lot of mojo and or passion for, all right? You may have wanted to pursue this particular passionate thing, a person, all right, whatever the case may be. So for some of you, it started, but then it disintegrated quickly, or it was something was going to start between you two, or it did start. Some of you it was going to start, some of you it did start, but it's like almost if it just went to shit right away, or it went to shit, it didn't last very long, all right? It's what it's telling me. Best case scenario is a double reverse. So it was some type of connection you were kind of obsessed with and or felt tied to. All right, you felt tied to it. You felt kind of obsessed, borderline obsessed with this connection. Some of you were fully obsessed. Some of you were borderline obsessed with this particular connection. There was a lot of passion there. You had a disconnect with this person. Near future, the Two of Wands. You're going to have to make a decision on what you want to do. All right, how you see yourself is the Five of Swords reverse. At the same time, I think that you're wanting to come together with this person and or reunite, but I think at the same time, you're kind of like done with the conflict of the situation. So you're in two minds. You're channeling your inner Gemini this month. It's like one part of you kind of like, you may want to come together and or reunite, but at the same time, you're like, damn, but that situation was full of conflict I didn't want in my life, basically, all right? Near future, or how they're coming. I think in some sense they may be waiting on you. This was so strange. You and this person had a disconnect. I'm gonna try to clarify as to why it was. Some of you, it did involve three people. I'll just throw that out there because I have a lot of threes here, but I'm not gonna focus on that. That is not the point of this reading. Some of you, in some sense, even though you two had a disconnect, they may be waiting on you. I don't know if it's communication they're waiting on or just you in general. Like there's something they're waiting on. We're gonna clarify. Let's see. In your emotions, the High Priestess reversed. Outcome, Wheel of Fortune. So there's going to be a massive turnaround toward the end of July. Why is this Three of Wands here for this person? Why are they waiting? What are they waiting for? Damn, Three of Swords. So they do feel a severance with you, or some type of tie, like the severance of ties with you. You're done with the conflict of this person and or this situation, all right? Thanks for the $1, Gabriel. Appreciate that. Thanks for the super chat, y'all. Why is this person a Two of Cups? So there was some type of severance. This person is trying to move forward and get success and victory in their life elsewhere. But I think a part of them is still like looking back at this, all right? Kind of feeling like hurt or heartbroken, or like, so they're in kind of a bit of a pain here. I get a big sense that this was a love triangle situation. There's too many threes right off the bat. You know you know what that can indicate. There may have been others involved, whether you knew it, whether you did know it, whether you didn't know it. I don't know on whose behalf, but it's saying you're wanting to reunite with this person and or come together. Why is that Three of Cups here for? Look at that, Three of Pentacles. There's too many people in this situation, folks. You're wanting to at least work together with this person or reunite with them. Here's what you're doing. You're the three. This is the most threes I've got in a row like this. You're the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles is what you want. So you want a reunion, a collaboration, or whatnot. Then how they're coming towards you, the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords. Three's a company, folks. Some of you thought this was going to start. Some of you did or didn't tell this person how you felt, or they didn't tell you how they felt, or did. For some of you, I'll put that out there. What's Ace of Wands here for? Thanks for the super chat, Edie. Thank you so much. So you were very sure that you wanted this situation to start with this person in the past. Two of Swords reverse. So you were very decisive on what you wanted, and you wanted this to start. You wanted a new start. You wanted this to grow. But it's like it went to shit quick, or it's just something that started quick and ended quick, or it didn't start. For some of you, it was supposed to start, did start, whatever the case may be. And I feel like you know yourself, like you, Connie, for the 1999, you know yourself that this is too much conflict that's involved in the situation. Yeah, you're trying to break free. You're trying to break free, but a part of you wants to reunite and or collaborate. What is this Wheel of Fortune toward the end of? There may be a sudden turnaround. I'm also seeing your finances take a sudden turnaround in a good direction toward the end of July. Financial abundance toward the end of July, all right? There may be a, you two may come back around, or there may be a sudden come back around toward the end of July, all right, is what it's telling me, or a sudden, all right, is what it's telling me. I mean, it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I got the King of Pentacles here. Okay. So the way I saw that was there's a person that you were on the rocks with, and there was a severance. Something was supposed to start between you two, or something could have started between you two, whether it did or didn't. I'm not sure of. But what I get is that the person, there was a severance, and they're trying to move forward. They're trying to move forward in their life, get success, victory elsewhere. But it's like they still look back at you. And a part of them maybe is still waiting on communication or waiting on something from you, all right? But there may be a sudden turnaround toward July or August is what I was picking up on. Sagittarius, all right? Okay. How does this person view Sagittarius? They see you as the Hierophant reverse. So right now, they feel like you're not committing yourself to this. They feel like you're not committing yourself to this. They see you as the Three of Cups upright and the Hierophant reverse. So right now, this person may be feeling like you're out and about doing your thing. You're kind of being non-committal, or you're just not committing yourself to this. So their perception of you is that you're out dating, or this is their perception. Even if you're not doing this, this is how they see you. So they feel like you're out having a good time, or that you're out socializing, doing things, and you're just not committing to them, or just like not applying yourself to the situation. And that is how they're seeing you. So they may be under the impression that you're either dating other folks or dealing with other folks, and that you're not focused on them or not studying them at all. All right, you see them as the Two of Cups, but you do have love for this person. You see this person as a soulmate, or somebody that you felt a deep soul connection with. Like this had you crazy as hell, didn't it? But you don't trust them, or you feel like they don't trust you, or you don't trust them. So you have a connection with this person out of this world, but you don't trust them. They may not trust you. There's a lack of trust there. What's the mutual energy, all right? So you both want to come back around to one another. Six of Swords reverse. You both still cling to this emotionally. You both still want to come back around. You both still want to deal with this still. But they think that you're out and about doing your thing. They feel like you're having a time of your life. Even if you're not, this is how they perceive you. So you may be giving off a vibe that you're okay, that you're out doing your thing, that you're not committing to this anymore. But they don't know that you see them as somebody that you really loved or love, or that have a deep emotion for. But you don't trust them, or you just feel like they don't trust you. Could go either way, all right? I keep getting this message I keep getting, will this person contact you, all right? Will this person contact Sagittarius? Fire, air, water, and earth. One card, upright, yes, reverse, no. Okay. If you're doing a fire sign, they will contact you and you two will connect again. They will message you. There will be communication between you two and you two will connect again. If you're doing an air sign, there will be communication. But the thing is, don't expect them to be all of emotional all of a sudden to come up as a King of Swords. So while there will be communication, it still won't be the emotional communication you want. If you're doing a water sign, no, but they will come back around eventually. I'm not getting it immediately. Eventually, they will come back around and communicate. Some of you may need to communicate as well if you want the ball rolling. I think at some point, it may not be immediately. The water sign will come back around. What about communicate? What about the earth sign? Will the earth sign communicate? Yes, they will. They will, and you two could possibly work this out, or there could be a relationship on the horizon with an earth sign. There could be 3 people involved in that situation. That may be what's keeping it at a stalemate, whether you know it or not. So whether it's you that has a third-party situation going on or them, I do feel like there's 3 people involved, and that's what's causing the stalemate. If the third person wasn't involved, you two could possibly go further than what you are right now between you and this earth sign, all right? All right. Whew. All the way from Aries to Pisces. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. All the way from Aries to Pisces, please. How y'all doing, by the way? We're doing an Aries. They are addicted to you. They have a toxic love obsession with you. There's a lot of love there, but it's like it's really toxic, is what it's telling me. If you're doing a Taurus, eventually you two will communicate more emotionally, or emotional communication will happen eventually. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're very stuck on you, but they're not applying the effort. They kind of think of you in a very negative mindset or negative light, but they're stuck on you nonetheless. But I don't see them applying the energy you want them to. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they feel left out in the cold and they're throwing their hands up, but they feel left out and or abandoned or misses you. All right. If you're dealing with a Leo, this is coming to an end. Unfortunately, it's not going to last, or it's going to end whether you like it or not. It's on its way out. Some of it was a sex-based connection, or that's what it had the potential to be or become. If you're dealing with a Virgo, unfortunately, I'm seeing them avoid you. They're not being very cooperative with you. There may be a cheater in the midst, whether it's you on your side or theirs. This is like a big cheater energy here, all right, is what it's telling me, whether it's you or them. If you're dealing with a Libra, unfortunately, I feel like that situation is very on and off, or would run the potential to be very on and off. It would start, stop, or that's what it would turn into if you dealt with it, all right? A lot of conflict, or a lot of issues. You two just don't work together very well, or wouldn't work together very well. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, right now they are focused on themselves, their business, their career, their finances, all about the Benjamins, but they will make they may act very isolated, but they'll come back around to you eventually in July, all right? Or if they act isolated, they'll come out of that period of isolation towards you, all right? If you're dealing with if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, I think they have their back turned and they're focused on their abundance, or they're acting like they're turning their back. I think a part of them still wants commitment. I am getting that there could be others involved. I get that. I'm sorry it's so repetitive, but they're kind of turning their back, but it looks like there's still a possibility for something there, all right? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they are kind of backing down. They're not really fighting for this anymore. In a sense, they feel like a failure or like things failed, but I don't see them applying any effort, all right, or energy. Yeah, the Aquarius will come back around, but don't expect them to they'll be very detached still, but they will come back around. They've been kind of restless over you and they want to make a return, or vice versa. Wanting to speak to you, whatever the case may be, wanting to confront you, speak to you, whatever it is. They're very detached, but they're going to come back around. If you're dealing with a Pisces, either you're too unreliable or they are, right off the bat. There is a connection there, but there's an unreliability issue here. Somebody's just not reliable. They're very wishy-washy, all right? Maybe a karmic situation for somebody with that justice there. There's a connection there. I think they still think about this a lot. Either you were unreliable or they were. Somebody just is not reliable, all right, is what it keeps talking about. So with that being said, I know it's kind of a short reading and I'm kind of energetically just not up to par. I had to put that out. All right, so with that being said, you all have a good one and I'll talk to you later, all right? Bye, y'all.